Hi, everybody. Dugras here with Dugras Reports. I just got back from a wonderful family vacation to the North Woods, and I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you how I paid for it and the points I used for us to get there. This was a trip with my family of 4. When I say the North Woods, I'm referring to the far northern part of Wisconsin. Our cabin was about 20 minutes away from the town of Manitowish Waters, as well as the UP of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula. It was truly a cross-border adventure. We were frequently crossing over into Michigan, going to places like Ironwood and Ontonagon, and then towards the end of the trip, we spent some time around Ashland and the Apostle Islands. Before I dive in, though, on this channel, we talk about finding epic value, including, but not limited to, credit card rewards for the average American. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and please click the thumbs up button. I'm over halfway to monetizing. I need to get over 1,000 subscribers. So any comment, any thumbs up, and any subscription helps that YouTube algorithm so I can make future videos like this one. Thank you to those of you who have already subscribed. Let's dive in. If you're wondering, did we rent a car? The answer is no. It was all driving in our family car. There was no flying. This was truly the Great American Road Trip, and we left from our home in Des Moines, Iowa, up towards the North Woods. The main expense was lodging as well as incidentals. The first stop was at the Hotel Ivy in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We stayed there for one night. This is part of the American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts program. This is a benefit for people with an American Express Platinum card that you get $200 off a booking as well as some other special things. This was more than just a one-night hotel stay. There were some special amenities, which I'll cover in just, right now. The actual lodging cost was $375 on my wife's AMEX Platinum card. And we got a massage for my wife. They have a spa in the hotel, as well as valet parking and breakfast. Those things put together were $327. So it would be over $700, and we never would stay in a place like that if we didn't have these other tricks. But here's how we offset that. The Fine Hotels and Resorts credit from American Express takes off $200. The option was present to pay with points at 1 cent each. I chose to use 17,000 membership reward points, which got us $170 off. That's 1 cent per point, which isn't fantastic, but it's okay. And anytime you can cash out membership reward points to get husband points, totally worth it. That's a great conversion. The amenity credit, which comes off the spa bill, was $100. That's included as part of this American Express deal, and a credit towards our breakfast of $60. And that comes to a total cost to me of $172. So certainly not bad. The main part of our stay was in that cabin near Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin, from May 30th to June 6th. That was 7 nights in a Vacasa cabin in northern Wisconsin. Now, as for how I paid for it, Vacasa has a partnership with Wyndham where you can call into Wyndham, and it's a really easy call to make, and book a Vacasa cabin. Our 7-night cost was 94,500 Wyndham points. The per night cost is normally 15,000 points per bedroom, but if you have the Wyndham Earners Business Card, they drop that down to 13,500 points per night. It's a 10% point discount baked in. That's a cash equivalent of $2,441 approximately. That's what we would have paid if I just did it out of pocket, which comes to about 2.58 cents per point. That's fantastic for Wyndham stays, as if you stay at just a Days Inn or a La Quinta, something like that, you're probably getting a little under 1 cent per point. It keys off a per bedroom price, and something that's interesting about that is there are some cabins out there where they might have enough bedrooms to sleep 8 people or 10 people, but only 1 bedroom with a closing door because they'll have a loft or a basement with a pull-out bed. Our cabin had both of those. So it was technically a 1-bedroom cabin, but it was this beautiful cabin that was almost as big as the house that we live in. And then the total cost to me was 0 because I used all Wyndham points for that. You could argue the $95 annual fee on the credit card, the business card, goes towards that. That's debatable depending on how you look at it. I'm going to say for the purposes of my calculation, I paid nothing to get that cabin, which is pretty awesome. I might do more details on the Vacasa Wyndham trick later on. Put a comment down below if you'd like to see a video dedicated to that. The tail end of our trip was June 6th through 8th. That's 2 nights at the Blue Wave Inn in Ashland, Wisconsin. The Blue Wave Inn is a boutique hotel. There's only 5 rooms in the entire place, and it looks out over the shores of Lake Superior. It was very beautiful. How I paid for it. The CapitalOne Venture X card came into play, and I have now met my sign-up bonus on that. The 2-night cost charged to the card was $537. That's pretty pricey. Again, Doug, before credit card rewards, never would have got a motel that expensive, but I had some tricks. Once a year, the Venture X card gives you a $300 portal credit if you book a hotel through their portal up to $300. So I took care of my whole year's worth in one shot, and $300 came right off my credit card statement. The total cost to me, therefore, was $237. Not bad for a very beautiful boutique motel. Paying for activities, you have to do things on a vacation, came to $297. That included seeing the Lake of the Clouds, which is a lake in the Porcupine Mountains, going bowling. I have one son that just loves bowling, even on vacation. We went to an old museum in Ontonagon, Michigan. We went to Copper Peak, which is this old ski jump that is now just a thing where you go up in an elevator and look over like an observation platform, all the surrounding countryside. And then the biggest activity, which was over $200, was the Apostle Islands cruise, where you take a tour boat out among the Apostle Islands and look at them, and there's a tour guide who directs you. The activities shown on this screen are the paid activities, but of course we did lots of unpaid activities. We love free things like touring waterfalls, the shores of Lake Superior, walking around the woods, fishing from a dock, which was right next to our cabin, kayaking, which was free at our cabin. Hopefully you've been noticing that in the corner of this video, there's a lot of pictures scrolling. These are the free activities that we did, maybe a few of the paid ones mixed in. I know I'm not a travel and lifestyle blogger, so nobody's going to seek me out just for the sake of seeing the awesome things my family of 4 did on vacation. But if you are interested, I'll put a link in the description box and in the corner of an unlisted video, a top secret video of all the different free activities that we did. So check that out if you're interested. Let's get those dollar totals. So the lodging was $414 as listed earlier. The gas was $372, pretty expensive right now. The food, which was a mix of dining out with my family of 4 as well as eating things like spaghetti and hot dogs in the cabin, was a little over $1,000. The miscellaneous was $190. This would be souvenirs, fishing poles, bait, those kind of things. The activities that were paid were $297 as shown earlier. That brings the total trip expense to $2,332.62. Did I have my family budget absorb that whole amount of over $2,000? Of course not. This entire video is about finding epic value. There were some points redeemed to help absorb that via the Chase Pay Yourself Back program. The first 2 boxes here are from my Chase Sapphire Reserve, and I was able to cancel out one batch of $387, another batch of $32 for over $400, turning points into statement credits to help offset my expense. And the bottom box is from the Chase Inc. Business Cash. I was able to offset $150 worth. Capital One has the travel eraser where you can cover your expenses, and I used 5,000 points to offset $50. That's only at 1 cent per point, and I mostly just wanted to try it out, but that saved us some money. Let's detail those totals, and here's a spreadsheet. So again, reminding you the total was $2,332. I saved over $400 with the Pay Yourself Back on the Sapphire Reserve, $150 on the Chase Inc. Cash, the travel eraser from Capital One, $50. So that brings us to a subtotal of $1,712. And then I always keep a cash back account that is separate. It's very important to put your cash back from cash back credit cards, also things like bank sign-up bonuses, any app bonuses. If you get a big fat check from Rakuten, goes into one set account so that you don't have to feel guilty about using cash to offset travel. And I am going to move $1,412 from my travel savings account into my family's general budget, bringing the total family cost, or what my family budget had to absorb, to $300. I would say a 10-day long family vacation with tons of memories for $300 is pretty worthwhile. Frankly, I feel comfortable putting that on my family budget because just being home, using the electricity, using the water, and paying for food costs more than $300 per week. I would love to get your thoughts. Let me know if you find this kind of video interesting. If you want me to go into even more details on the calculations I use to offset the trip, just let me know. Once again, please subscribe to this channel and click thumbs up if you've not yet done so. I really appreciate it. As always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.